Welcome to another episode of The Nav. My name is Daniela Guevara, a digital media student, and today I'm here with two students, exchange students from Norway. Can you introduce yourselves?
Yeah, my name is Bendik. I'm from Norway, music student, piano player, accordion, some bass, and I love to, also write music and like meet new people. Yeah, have a good life.
Mm. My name is Alexander. I'm also a music student here, and I also play the piano and a bit of bass, and I really like to dance as well and perform with dance as well.
Okay, and what's the first instrument that you guys start playing, and when?
Yeah, when? Yeah, like when I was, my mom actually put me into music kindergarten when I was 6, like first regular kindergarten and then music kindergarten. Weird stuff, but whatever. And then I started playing piano when I was like 8, and then I had to quit football at some point, and then just try to do something with the piano, and then I ended up as a piano teacher.
Yay!
Yoo-hoo!
And what do you learn in like music kindergarten?
You just have fun, play with bags, music like throw, like get the feeling of rhythm and pulse, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
We played with lots of stuff, we also tried to play the piano. It wasn't that much piano. It was just more like
percussion instruments.
play with the
and
rhythms,
whatever.
yeah, and throw
just to experiment.
airbags
Okay.
in the ground. Yeah, that was the funniest part, like stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, it's a bit similar. I was also a bit in music kindergarten. My mom wanted me to experience music, and I think I started with piano lessons at about 10 or something like that.
So are your families like musicians too?
They're quite artistic. Like both my parents were teachers, but my father played a bit guitar and sang, and my mother could play a bit of piano.
Okay. So did you know that, like, since you were little, do you know that music is what you wanted, like, your life to be?
No.
No.
That is fun, right? It's fun to do, do music together, or do performances. It's always like fun. It's like much hype, and then like and it's a good feeling, like singing or performing for other. Like you always get applause, almost. Always.
Even if you make mistakes.
Yeah. And then you get booed out. Yeah. That's that's like the risky little thing there, right? It can go completely wrong, but it can also be like super great and people appreciate it, and that's kind of a nice rush kick.
Yeah, and even if it goes wrong, like, not everyone will notice like it's wrong.
No.
Like, it depends. Like, also like how you act after like you make
Absolutely.
mistakes. Yeah.
That was the wrong note. And then you're like, well, you do no. That's you, or you could just like there we are, like
Pretend nothing happened.
No one see it if you like enjoy it. Yeah, and who cares? Kind of one little wrong note here and there. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like remember how we were the choir and we mess up like in one of the songs?
Oh, which one though? Like the rhythm, the kakelamba?
Kakelamba, yeah, like when we started and then we just like stop and then we redo it.
Yeah, that's okay.
And like everyone was like okay with that.
That was supposed to be like a little like tease.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
So it's just how like you go upstage and pretend like nothing's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know it.
Often people don't know how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Often when we are performing, we are maybe focused a bit on that, how it's supposed to be, or we have some kind of expectations on how it's going to be.
Yeah.
But sometimes the audience, at least they don't have the same
They don't have the same expectations. Yeah.
So it's a meeting, also a communication, I think, which I think is really enjoyable.
Yeah.
To get to communicate through that way, through music or
Sure.
movement, or
Why did you decide like to study music as like in the university and then? your master?
It took a while for me to kind of take it more seriously. I had been doing other stuff, and like I have a degree also in dance, and I've been performing a lot. But I mean, music also was a part of my life since I was a kid. So I didn't quite like trust that it was something, because it had always been there in a way. But then I figured out, I want to do it more also and get better at it. So studying music is then a great way to do that, to meet more people that are also interested in that and to exchange.
Yeah. Are you more interested in like performing or like teaching others like how to do music?
I'm very interested in creating together. That's maybe like one of my main focuses. Like, how do I create? How do you create? Like, even with the podcast or everything, but how does it happen together?
Like the collective.
How we can kind of get a bit out of our habits and maybe create something new together that we wouldn't have created by ourselves. I think that's a beautiful thing.
And what about you?
Yeah.
What made you decide that you wanted to do music?
It was more like just happened. I didn't choose too much, kind of. Like I never quitted piano. Like I was put there, and I forgot to quit, kind of. No one hit the button.
So you said you started like at 6, right?
Yeah.
And then just piano all your life.
Yeah, actually, kind of. Yeah, I went to high school for like music high school in Norway, and then I went to university playing the piano, and then I had a teacher year where I taught how to practice piano away, and then I've been working as a piano teacher ever since, until I got here and developing my masters. I didn't have a master. So I exchanged. So that's kind of cool. And I love teaching. So, and I love playing as well. So sometimes I just like, So feeling kind of lucky and grateful for having can do what I love. At my work.
That's good. And how do you feel this overall exchange experience, like in terms of like the classes here in the music program? We know it's like one of like the last classes they're gonna have.
Yeah, for sure. It's a sinking ship. And but it's an awesome pleasure to be here at the sinking ship. The teachers we are like doing it together with joy. We love music, all of us. And so it's like a New Orleans funeral. It's like sad at the beginning, but there's also like so much fun to the funeral to be there.
That's a great image and way to put it, because it feels kind of like a burial or a funeral sometimes, because people have been teaching and like making music in this building for so long, and now it's like a ghost town with like all these pictures, stories or music still kind of haunting the place.
Or like all like cheering the place, kind of. This has been leading to so much greatness. This place, and it's so unfortunate that they're closing it. But that's so. That's okay. We cannot do anything about that. But we are happy to be here to see the remains. And
I think the teachers were really happy to like have the 3.
I feel so as well, and that's like super great. And I've been so grateful for that. And so the still, if you see this, Hans, Ken, and Rosemary, and James, thank you. And Brent, of course. Thank you so much for like having us. It was been a pleasure, and
I think everyone was like so happy to have you here. Even though I'm not a music student, I'm just taking some music electives. It's like really nice having like you guys here.
And I didn't mention that, but like also the students around, kind of. You from our class, choir. And that's awesome. And like we also had, it's great meeting people like you.
And I feel like this semester the choir was really good. We were like 17 students.
It was fun.
So it was fun. We got to do a lot of music, and like a lot of different genres.
Yeah.
Which is good because like I've never seen something like jazzy or things like that. So like.
But I think they're gonna run the
good.
choir next year, though.
Yeah.
Do you have time?
I will try to make time. Not sure.
Okay, yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the classes where we actually felt like there was more of a community.
Yeah, sure.
Because we've been missing that a bit since we've been kind of three
Only three
students
students.
Yeah, for
in,
sure.
the,
For sure.
in
Absolutely.
the program.
Yeah.
But you guys have done like amazing job. Like the ensemble was like really good.
Yeah, we have tried our best, I
Yeah.
guess. Mm.
Well, you're really good musicians, all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's
the
very
choir
nice
was-
of you to say.
Yeah, both the combo and the choir was super fun. Yeah, to like have a, and it also like brings something more to the city as well. I think like when we went to the Oak Manor Tree
Yeah.
and more stuff like that. I think the choir could. I think people would be so happy to like have the choir over to like. Don't need the vault. Yeah, it's a lot of organizing though, but
Yeah.
it's super fun when it like actually happens on the choir. Like the music doesn't stay here, but it gets.
It also goes out to the community.
Yeah, to the city.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
like really nice seeing like all like the people there, like
Yeah.
just bringing them a little bit of joy. Because
Yeah.
sometimes they don't get the opportunity to go out
Yeah.
and just go there, visit them, and sing
Yeah.
for them.
Absolutely. There are so many cool musical stages in the city.
Yeah.
So I think
I feel like you, in like this semester, have been to more places that I've been in like my last 3 years.
Yeah, because we met some people that have been in the music program before and
Yeah.
really good
Yeah.
musicians. And
so the remains of that still lives in the city, kind of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the music students. They, well, of course, they want to play.
Yeah.
They are super good musicians
that's
and they
their
live in the city.
passion.
Yeah, for sure. So there are a lot of good scenes and like stages for that live music, and that's super important and great. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you rate your overall experience like in Canada? Did you get to see many different places?
Yeah,
Like travel
for sure.
a lot?
Yeah, we had like a little road trip. Yeah.
that was great
Yeah.
to be able to explore a bit, even though we didn't know exactly where to go, but we,
Just figuring out the places we've been.
yeah,
Yeah.
Bendik researched a lot and we asked some people like about places to visit and
Which was your favorite place?
Hot Springs.
yeah.
Don't tell anyone. Don't find it. Delete that.
Really great to kind of experience the different landscapes, like a desert on the one hand and then like snowing almost on the other parts, and like
I mean,
very
you
close
experience a
to
lot
each
of
other.
snow, right, in Norway?
Yeah, but not like the contrasts
Okay. Like having both
between the
things.
valley, yeah, and yeah, some things seem bigger as well, like
Yeah. for
I
sure.
don't know. Yeah, nature is nice in Norway as
Yeah.
well, but there's some similarities and some big
Differences.
differences as well.
At least, yeah, on the mainland, but also on the island. I'm a bit sorry that I didn't get to see all of the things on the island.
You should come back and visit
Yeah.
here because like there's a lot of places.
Yeah, for sure. We went to Tofino.
I haven't been to Tofino yet. How was that?
Great.
We were there for like a day. We should have stayed longer, but
Did you do like surfing?
you had a wetsuit, so
I had a wetsuit, and that was yeah, that was super great. Like playing with the wetsuit in the water, Long Beach. Get there.
Wow.
Yeah, and also Ursulet, we didn't go there, but also seeing more of the north end of the island would be like a dream come true. Also Souk, I want to go to Souk. I want to go to all the places, but I
Yeah.
can't because I didn't have the time.
Well, you were taking some classes from Norway too, right?
Yeah.
So like taking full-time student here, plus all the classes there. How did you manage like all the classes and like being a tourist?
Yeah, yeah, you know, it was
doing
just,
a lot of homework
Yeah.
while we were on these
ferries.
trips.
Yeah, or in the rush hour to the ferry. Yeah, both are okay. Yeah, just no, it was okay. It was I wrote music for an orchestra in Norway, and I thought it was fun to like get inspired being here in Canada. Like picking up vibes. I thought like the coolest vibe were like when I took the ferry from North Vancouver over to downtown, and like it was summer almost. Like it,
Yeah,
it was
when it was the
Norwegian summer
beginning.
at least. It was super hot. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like in August. Like end of
Yeah.
August. Yeah, that was like oh yeah. for sure could stay in this city like forever. It's so beautiful, and like the mountains, we don't get to see them in the wintertime, but I like just saw on pictures on like Google, like how the Vancouver downtown sees from like just north Vancouver and stuff. Yeah, so definitely places I still want to check out though. But yeah, sorry, I just ramble away.
No, it's all good.
But
Yeah. Do you have any plans like when you
so
go
much
back
inspiration here at least.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Did you wrote also like lyrics, or it was just like music?
just the music. Yeah. And I also like I've been lucky enough to like live. My neighbor is mountain bike rider, so he like took me out South Benson and do mountain like the other place. Yeah, Ridge
I
Runner.
remember you did like Mount Benson.
Yeah, Ridge.
Couple of times.
Yeah, 3 times.
Wow, that's impressive. In a week?
Yeah.
1 week.
Yeah.
3 times.
Just doing that. Check.
Did you went to Mount Benson too?
No.
No.
But I spent a lot of time outside. I live quite close to Colliery Dam, so I've been a bit around there and just.
I like that type of hikes, like Colliery Dam hikes, which is not hikes.
Yeah, I like just being out in nature and kind of soaking in a bit.
Yeah, I'm impressed how like you did 3 times in 1 week.
It was
I did
super fun.
once,
Yeah, I had
and
a
I
good
don't know.
time.
I'll do it again because it was really hard.
Yeah.
I'm not really good with that.
The view is beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
It's been a great couple of months, and it's so much fun to like meet people. Yeah, I'm gonna miss people. I'm leaving tomorrow back to Norway, so I'm gonna like miss. Yeah, it's gonna be so weird.
Gonna be fine. We can keep in contact.
Yeah, we can.
You should come back,
Yeah.
and maybe some people could go and visit you guys too. And yeah,
I really
I
hope.
think it's really nice. I mean, it's sad for exchange students that they just come here 1 semester and then they go. But then at least you make connections outside of Canada too, like different parts of the world.
I think that's beautiful to see things from a different
Point of view.
Different perspective, yeah.
And to be able like to exchange.
Absolutely. And get people to Norway as well. Trick them, like, come, and then suddenly you're on the stage in Norway.
So what would be your pitch for like getting someone to Norway?
Pitch? Come to Norway for many reasons. First and foremost, to hang out with us. We are looking forward to fun times, and we live in Trondheim.
And Oslo.
Yeah. But if you want to see nature and I don't know, so much cool music. I think culture.
If you're gonna have a great piano teacher.
Yeah, absolutely. Call you finally.
Go mountain biking and
skiing.
Skiing.
Yeah.
And piano.
Yeah, and you can play accordion is allowed anywhere. Almost, actually. Yeah.
That's cool. I also like that whenever you go to a party, you just take whatever like instrument with you.
Yeah, that's very common in Norway.
Yeah, I love it. Like how we went to that party. Was it last Wednesday? Yeah. And like everyone was showing up with instruments, and then we were like just singing and like talking, and then just randomly like having the piano playing.
Yeah, the jamming culture.
Just
that's
jamming.
Really.
I have never experienced that before, so like that was something really nice and super fun.
Some karaoke's in Norway, they won't allow you in without an accordion.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
So I need to buy an accordion when I go to Norway. Actually, that's what you're saying.
Yeah. You get them at the border though, so it's no worries.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay. Well, is there something else you wanna add or talk about your experience?
I'm just very grateful to be here and to experience where you guys are, and
Thank you, you and your Jay and for having us.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure. So Danny, thank you so much for
Thank you
awesome
for coming.
times.
Thank you for giving me your time for this podcast. I know you guys are kind of in a rush. You are going to Norway tomorrow.
Yeah.
You still have to give your last final exam and getting your things ready to pack and everything. So I know how your time is
It's a
super
pleasure.
precious. So thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
And thank you guys for watching this podcast. I will leave the social media somewhere in here. I'm not sure yet. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Goodbye. See you.